Okay, back to one of the other stories we've been keeping across for you this morning. And the rapper Coolio, best known for his 1990s hit Gangsta's Paradise, has died at the age of 59. The US artist, whose real name is Otis Leon Ivy Jr., was visiting a friend in Los Angeles when he apparently suffered a heart attack, according to his manager. Joining me now is the former senior editor at Yahoo Music, Billy Johnson Jr. Billy, thanks very much indeed for talking to me this morning. I know you actually interviewed Coolio a few times. What was he like?
He was just a great burst of energy. What you saw in the music videos, him a big personality, very lovable, very approachable, just a very nice guy. These artists, they meet so many people all the time, but whenever I would see him out at events afterwards, he would always greet me. You know, wasn't standoffish ever.
And put into some sort of context for me, what was his impact on music? Because especially one particular song, it just opened rap up to so many people. I mean, it's so accessible, didn't he?
Sure. When you think about when Coolio really rose to this great fame was at the time when the East Coast West Coast rivalry was happening. So there was Biggie versus Tupac and all this stuff, and Coolio came in at a time where he wasn't affected by that. His music just seemed to permeate right through that, reach the masses. Gangsta's Paradise being the title track for that incredible movie Dangerous Minds. It really helped explain and when you think about Michelle Pfeiffer's character going into the inner city to educate these youth and not really understanding, that song really did a lot to help explain the context of what the kids in that story may have been dealing with.
Towards the latter stages of his career, he did a lot of reality TV shows, certainly over here, and that's how a lot of younger people would have got to know him. Was it the same in America as well? Did he do those same sorts of shows over there?
Yeah, he's definitely stayed around doing various reality shows, whether it was a cooking show, Big Brother, and everything. So he was always around with the signature hairstyle and everything. Whenever he was captured, people saw him and knew who he was. So I definitely think that helped a lot.
Talk to me a little bit about that song that we know so well. It was so popular at the time, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just almost for so many people, it just sort of sums up the 90s, doesn't it?
Sure, absolutely. So first of all, Gangster's Paradise was a sample of Stevie Wonder's song Pastime's Paradise, which is great. You can't really go wrong sampling a Stevie Wonder song. He gave his own twist on the message, which I think was incredible. It was the biggest song of 1995, not just in hip hop. It won a Grammy, it won MTV awards and everything. So it was really huge. I think it just made everyone feel really good. And what I really like about the music video is it really taps into his storytelling, because you can see the way he's talking to Michelle Pfeiffer's character. Like, it's really important for her to understand what he's explaining. And I think that's a big part of his storytelling as a rapper. So he was a gangster rapper, so to speak, but he wasn't glorifying the negativity that's sometimes associated with that genre.
And just finally, looking through to all the people who've been paying tribute to him, it just shows you the sort of high regard he was held in by his peers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so there was some controversy with Weird Al covering Gangster's Paradise as Amish Paradise. Initially, he was upset about it, but they made up over that. Weird Al shared a picture of them embracing each other, which was very good. Vanilla Ice, Michelle Pfeiffer, Ice Cube. I mean, so many people have paid their condolences to him, and so I just was shocked. I got a New York Times alert, so I knew it was real when I saw the news, and I just felt sad. I felt really sad because he was always such a really nice guy.
Billy Johnson Jr., the former senior editor at Yahoo Music. Thanks very much indeed for joining us this morning. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get a reminder of our top story.